can see, we have just murdered a zombie. That's right. He gone. Lit on fire. Of course, I believe they are taking this feature away. Potentially. Maybe they decided not to. Not sure. But for now, it'll work. We can replace it with a magma block and a minecart hopper later. Whenever it stops working. Alright, so here we are. Now, I know this place is new to y'all. I had some video footage of finding it and getting it together, but it kinda got corrupted. Had no audio. I was gonna do a voiceover, and I just did not feel like it. No thank you. So, here we are. This is the new spot, a new little area. In the beginning, these trees were not as dense. I cleared out the village here. The village is natural. Decided to take it over. And over there, over yonder, is the entrance to the Oxide Divide. It's a big old thing of copper and iron and good stuff like that. So yeah, there's our entrance, and we're still working on making it nice looking, getting carts and stuff going. But yeah, it's a gigantic cave there. We got our little trash can here. Oh, we got, this used to be my base area. I had all my chests and stuff, but nothing at the moment. Haven't done anything with this yet, but I might. Let's see. Yes, from a distance here. So here's the mob farm. It is also doubles as a music disc farm. So I got a villager here just to entice the zombies to be looking this way. I was having an issue where the zombies were making their way into this pit, and I don't want that. Oh, okay, he is still there. Alright, good. I got a name tag skeleton in here. He's hanging out right there. It was connected to the output of the mob farm at first. Of course, he shoots flame arrows for TNT that I placed right there. It drops into a pit of creepers there. And the reason why the creepers come through here and nothing else is this little area here. So I've got 3 blocks that are empty usually. Or, well, not usually. There are 3 blocks of empty space beneath, so skeletons and zombies will always fall through. I was having an issue where skeleton with just one open hole. I was having issues with skeletons, still ending up in the pit, which not a big deal, but I was wanting creepers only. Some sorting going on. So yeah, they all fall down in there now. Currently, I'm doing that with the creepers as well. All I'd have to do is take this stone button off there, and then the creepers would be able to float. They don't sink, so they float on by, and then they come into their obsidian death chamber, where I let them collect for a little while, and then place a TNT there, pass by him, let him do that exactly, and then I get a bunch of music discs down there. Then we come down here, and instead of jumping in the pit, fill in our inventory, we come down here to our minecart, we flip it on, and I guess it's a little issue right now. Oh, I'm missing a torch there. Okay. So yeah, I think some water got down here from somewhere, but yeah, normally that would pick up the music discs and whatnot, but currently I am full of music discs, as we can see here. I've got that hopper down there, another chest, lots of music discs, and then we're getting gunpowder, and we need more TNT, so I got some extra sand there that I had, some paper for rockets as well. We've got rockets, we got TNT, we got whatever we need, and of course, that's where we saw where they're going. The creepers, skeletons, witches, they all go down there now. The witches always kind of go into here because they also float on through. Not sure how to get rid of that, but they're not very common. And I don't have exactly like the most hardcore mob farm ever made. It's just a little diamond in the sky. Little emerald diamond. Emerald and moss diamond. And it's got several layers in here. Let's see. I'll pop on in. So yeah, it's just, there's not anything special, no buttons or anything. Spiders are coming in through here all the time, I'm sure. But the spiders are useful because they push all the other mobs into the holes. And then they drop down and go into other holes and yada yada. And then they come down to me. It works pretty well, just how it is, so I'm leaving it alone for now. I may or may not upgrade that in the future. Not really sure. But for now it works really well. All I gotta do is... Oh no. Well, okay, we don't want to be in here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much, but still. Not ideal. So anyways, yeah. We just hang out over here. I've got a little AFK chamber actually down there. And like I said, he's just to attract the zombies so they were kind of getting away as well. Didn't like it. So we just come in here, do this. Any mobs do spawn out there, they don't know I'm here, can't see me, can't get to me, can't explode in my face. And then they spawn up there, and they fall to their death. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. And that's really all I'd have to do is if I wanted to, you know, go away from the campfire or magma block, I would just have them fall just a little bit more, and they would die. Now, for the rest of the village here, we've got a wall here around the village, a little moss wall. Keeps our golems in for the most part. Sometimes they still manage to get out, like, he could probably get out right here. I don't have anything on me, but he hasn't yet. He could probably get up on the wall. They like to. They like to be on the wall. What can I say? Anyway, the rest of the village here, we've got all kinds of goodies. This was a normal house. I added the prismarine, obviously, and this door, but otherwise it's vanilla, you know. I'll probably change that later. Added the birch stair or planks, you know. I'm gonna upgrade this. I've kind of got a little thing going on, but I'm gonna upgrade it to a bigger smeltery or forge or whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it. Got a couple of farms, a couple of farmers, or at least I had a couple of farmers. I might be down to, okay, there he is. I had 3, but yeah, things happen. I also had a nitwit at some point, and he may still be around outside the walls somewhere. But for now, oh well. And this is our marketplace slash job center. So we got our jobs and our market stalls kind of all set up in the main area around the bell. They come here during the day for lunch and all that. Over here, we've got a little experimentation thing going on. So if you ever wanted to know how to stop a signal going through something, you know, with a lectern or something, if you only want the one input, like, of course, books have multiple inputs, so it's a little different. That's why I've got a space here. Otherwise, wouldn't need a space. But if we come into here, we can go all the way back to page 1 here. Okay, and this is the tester, right? And I think actually the way I have it set up, it'll probably, the book is so slow it'll always trigger. But if I was to place something else down, yeah. Okay, so on this page it triggers, but if you go any further, it de-triggers. And there's no way to really go fast enough to get it to not go with the lecterns, but you know, if you go too far in the book pages, it turns off. That's the main thing. And it's the same thing with like item frames and whatnot. You know, just a little experimentation. And then, got a zombie coming to eat my people somewhere. And another little house here, just a little place for them to chill. Nice little fancy house. And then this is a cactus farm and moss farm as well. So I've got a nice little area here for my carpenter, or my cartographer. Had to look at the name. Yeah, so we got a nice little place for him here. We've got our storage over here. And then over on this side we've got our moss farm, which, I mean, I just go in here to make sure everything's good. The water is still off at the end, you know, that kind of thing. We got our bone meal, usual stuff here. Let me see here. So, there we go. It's a very simple machine, for the most part. The most complicated thing is trying to re-bone meal. Like, trying to get the bone meal to get some moss to bone meal and whatnot. I'm only collecting moss from this, so everything else is getting bone meal. But I didn't set up a system to, like, split the moss, so all the moss goes to the collection system, which does not make enough bone meal to, like, just let it keep going, which is kind of what I would prefer. But right now I've got enough bone meal coming from the mob farm that it's not a big deal. So we go over here, we flip it off, and then we can go and take a look. Okay, so we still have water. We don't want that, so we can hit the water reset button. Alright, there we go. Okay, and then over here is the collection area. Also, that's what the cactus farm is for. More bone meal for that. That's why it's directly above the moss farm. Yeah, the cactus leads directly to a composter, of course, which then drops down into the moss farm. It looks like we didn't get a huge haul from that, of course. I didn't run it very long. But, yeah. I've just been mining some stone over here randomly. Don't know if I'm gonna expand and make more farms down there or what. But for now, it's just moss storage. So we have that. We have a vanilla villager house. I did the fountain. It wasn't there before. I figured we should have one. This was my Christmas tree, but I figured I'd keep it. Just nice little decoration. Got some berries. Villagers always need something. Keep them in check. And here's a fisherman's hut and a house that I combined together. Kind of made it a nice little fishing area. I still want to add some more fish, but all I have around is salmon and meh, boring. Gotta get some tropical fish up in there. Maybe some, no, not axolotl, because they'll just kill the fish. You know. And so he's got his little area, his little work area. He can fish. He's got his thing here, and then he's got his bed up here. Need to put in like a table or something for him, but yeah, it came out better than I was expecting it to. I mean, I just kind of, took out the sides and then worked them together as best as I could. I'm fine with the outcome. It's not, fantastic or anything, but it's still pretty cool. Alright, so you think that might be it, right? But maybe that caught your eye. Yes, what could that be? Well, that is the jukebox. It's our music machine. That's right. We've got all of the music discs. I took out the weird ones that aren't really music because I don't want to hear those. But if we come over here, you notice nothing is happening. There doesn't seem to be any way, no buttons, nothing, right? Well, I have a skulk sensor just buried underneath there with wool all the way up. So the only thing it's listening to is this. And there it is. You hit the note block and it is triggered. Now our machine is playing music. Ah. So here we go. See the music notes. So it's a good one in there. It'll pick one at random. A lot of times it will just kind of do the middle one, but I've had a multitude of different ones, and then it comes back down and gets reshuffled. So that's always cool. I like it. And there it is. There's my village for now. I'm calling it the Rusty Ranch. That's right, the Rusty Ranch. Here we go. You see how the map there, we got kind of like a slug vibe on the top right. And then we got some like beetles or something. A little bit of a bug thing going on. Just something I noticed I wasn't shooting for, but just noticed. Kind of cool, I like it. Of course, we need to get some carpets on there. A lot of light required still. Gotta protect the villagers. These guys, well, they don't do the greatest job, as you can tell. I don't know what he's doing right now, but it's comical. Well, alright. That's all I wanted to share for now. Just a quick update. Where I'm at, what I'm doing. I actually just recovered from a death. I lost all of this stuff, but luckily I was able to recover it. So yeah, we're good to go. We got some projects still coming up. And of course this, you might have glimpsed in the sky. Over here, this right here, I'm gonna do an escape room. Or 2 or 3 or 4. I haven't really decided if this would be one big area or if I'm gonna split it up or not, but I created a few different kind of floor designs. I thought it was an interesting, cool idea anyway. I like them. You know, this one I'm not sure about. It's not bad, but I just don't know. And that's kind of that. I plan on kind of, you know, building around more trees. I kind of want the village to be hidden in the trees, you know, Naruto style, I guess. And then we've got the Oxide Divide coming down into the Rusty Ranch, which, of course, it's the Rusty Ranch because we got the Golem Guardians, and there's a bunch of iron and copper for the Oxide Divide. So yeah, we're you know, we got projects, we got stuff to do. We got things to work on. Plus, I would like to do one of these jukebox things in a way that you can either select what you want to play out of the music discs that are available, or like have a shuffle, you know, like have both, have options to where you can do one or the other, and like a redstone lamp that lights up with a sign of which disc it is, you know, that's playing, like a currently playing kind of thing, you know. That'd be cool. We could totally do it. No problem. Maybe next episode, huh? Alright. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you on next time. Bye-bye.